He does exactly what I do, but better.
Hello, everybody. This is an Oraxia but wrong build. I can't tell you how hard this was to come up with. There's a lot of Subsume options that do not actually synergize with her kit. Buffs don't affect scuttlers, her execute doesn't work with companion stuff. It just, like, a lot of things don't work with Subsumes that are goofy other than things like Nourish or Roar or, well, Roar, it doesn't work, but that's beside the point. So I've made a Sniper Oraxia build. This is utilizing Marked for Death and the fact that she has max range here with 280%. Allows us to get a 28 meter AoE on Marked for Death, and then when the enemies around the Marked for Death target die, they explode for a good amount of damage. Additionally, when, like, through her fours, for her fours effect. So it ends up being this kill one target, kill every enemy in a 28 meter range. You can see the gameplay in the back is a little slow compared to just killing with a faster gun, but it at least makes a sniper rifle do significant AoE. It's very cool. I'm kind of a fan, because I don't really use snipers in this game. I find them way too slow. Now, does this make her better as a sniper than Kalervo? Possibly. I know the meme at the beginning was funny, but I don't know if it makes her better than Kalervo. It's pretty close, because she gets larger AoE, but you can also just put Deathmark on Kalervo and do relatively the same thing. Apply Collective Curse, and then plus Deathmark, and you can actually get some pretty large AoEs. But I don't think that's the point. Today, we are talking about Oraxia. This build is very... It doesn't have any survivability. All its survivability is tied to the wall latch invisibility, so if you're not wall latch, you will take a lot of damage. But we've got our shield gate, so when you do get shot, you go, oh shit, I'm not invis, and then you wall latch. So that's what I was using as survivability. That, and we are using Arcane Crepuscular here, so you actually want to be invis for that increased crit damage. Now, we're using the Sporthrix. If you didn't notice, the Sporthrix still don't really crit that much. It's okay. It's fine. I know that there are better snipers. You could use the Vectis, you could use the Rubico, whatever sniper you feel like using. I was using the Sporthrix because it is goofy. It does some very silly things with Oraxia's kit. Especially considering the guaranteed viral status that you get on the explosion, which is very cool. But yeah, there's not that much to say about this build. It's max range you could possibly get. We're getting as much strength so that we get to that 150 cap for Deathmark. And then we want to stay in R4. Our energy sustain is R1, and that's about it. It's not super special. Now, we do subsume over the scuttlers, the reason being the other abilities are just too good for this kit. Being able to immobilize enemies with her 2 is really, really powerful. That and companions tend to get in the way of this build, surprisingly, because if you deathmark something and then the companions kill it, it doesn't work as well as just shooting it with the Sporthrix, for example. So I ended up subsuming over the scuttlers. Plus, I find them a little awkward. They're the reason why I haven't been able to find anything silly with Oraxia, because she, well, they don't get any buffs. 0. From what I've seen, like, they don't get affected by Warcry, they don't get affected by Roar or Nourish, or they don't get affected by hit Vex armor. Like, not a single buff seems to work on them. And that is disappointing, to say the least. I was really hoping I could put Vex armor on her and then make it so that you could have fiery scuttlers flying around all over the place, just setting everything on fire. I feel like that would be really fun, but unfortunately it doesn't work, and we're stuck here using a different build instead. But anyways, I hope you enjoy the rest of the gameplay and the music that I've put in the background. Goodbye!
so